Hi guys, my name is Danny Toloshinsky,
And my name is Joe Tolochinsky. I'm Danny's dad.
and we'll talk about scary movies.
Horror movies,
Horror
right?
movies.
Yep. Okay. Horror movies. Boo!
Hujababa.
What do you like scary movies? What do you like horror movies?
I think it's funny, slash scary, slash blooded.
Blooded. Okay, yeah, there's lots of reasons for people who like horror movies that might like horror movies. I think horror movies, what they do is kind of take things that we're afraid of and externalize them. So when we see them out there, they're not quite as scary. In fact, we can even laugh at them. Sometimes the things in horror movies symbolize other things that are going on in life, which is why horror movies sometimes is easier to watch than the real thing, like watching the nightly news is the real horror story sometimes. Well, as far as horror movie goes, what's your favorite horror movie?
I like Halloween with Michael Myers.
Okay, so one of the rebirths of the horror movie genre certainly was with John Carpenter's Halloween. Well, there's a lot of them too, right? So the Halloween and Halloween 2 and Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. That was a surprise for people who went to see it expecting Michael Myers, and he wasn't in it, but it's still a good movie. And then there's 4 and 5, and then get into a whole bunch of other ones too. Just recently they came out with another trilogy of movie. Are there any horror movies or any things that you don't like?
Besides like the brown zombies with the other Halloween.
And that's why I'm asking it now, because speaking of the Halloween series, probably one of the few that we don't like is Rob Zombie's Halloween movies, because they're simply over the top and kind of cruel for no reason per se. Don't really need that to make the point. Okay, should I say what my favorite horror movie is?
Briefly.
Do you know what it is?
I need some hints on that one.
Well, I'll just tell you, because we only have 5 minutes.
Okay.
The Shining.
Okay.
The Shining. And then the follow-up, Dr. Sleep. These are based on Stephen King novels, and 2 good films there. Obviously, Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall, who recently passed away, God bless her, were in the original. Son Danny in the movie, I don't really know the actor's name. And then in the Dr. Sleep movie, there's some horrible scenes in that movie in the sense of scary, creepy, bad things happening. But there's some really nice things that kind of make up for that too. Some really good acting, can I speak, in that movie. So what other scary movies do we like?
Scream.
Scream 1, Scream 2, Scream 3. And then after a gap, they came out with the Scream 4. And then they came out with Scream 5 and Scream 6 with kind of a different cast, except for maybe 1 or 2 of the originals. And now they're going to bring more of the original cast, I think, in for Scream 7 that they're going to make, right?
If I...
So you ever saw that one guy, Scream mask, going around? It's a slasher film. So there's some humor, a lot of humor integrated into it too. You can get away with that in horror. Okay, what other movies?
Insidious.
Insidious, yeah. James Wan, and really a shot in the arm at the time for horror movies about when you sleep, there's this other dimension, the further, and some people are able to go in that while they sleep, but it's inhabited by these spirits and things that you don't really want to be around. And it just kind of follows from that. There's a bunch of them, 3 or 4 of them anyway. So 3, 4, 5. Okay, what other ones?
The Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th, another classic one. Yeah, enough of that. Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees, at Camp Crystal Lake when he was young, drowns because counselors are goofing around doing stuff, teenagers, instead of watching him. So in the first one, spoiler alert, it's not, Jason Voorhees isn't even in the original Friday the 13th. It's his mom who's going around killing people seeking vengeance. Spoiler alert, she gets it at the end of the movie, and then the rest of the movies are all Jason Voorhees seeking vengeance for multiple reasons. Actually, a very good series of movies. There's lots of them, and for the most part, they're all made really well. So, one of my favorite movies, Jason X, Jason Outer Space, it's so goofy that I thought it was ridiculous the first time I saw it, and now it's like one of my favorite ones. Campy, Okay, what other ones?
Psycho.
Psycho. So the original based on Alfred Hitchcock, his adaptation, and you have Norman Bates being played by Anthony Perkins, and then after a number of years, they came out with Psycho 2, which is very good, Psycho 3, which is still kind of good, and then broke off into a bunch of different versions and things and different people playing stuff. But yeah, the Psycho stuff is pretty good, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And they even did a streaming series, Bates Motel, which was very good. So, okay, what other ones?
Well, The Thing.
The Thing, Christians, Danny's brother's favorite movie, and they did a prelude for that one, and that was made very well too. And I could see we're running overtime. So, what other ones?
The Fog.
The Fog, another John Carpenter movie, again made well. How about the old movies, monster movies?
Oh.
Black and white.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. What else?
Werewolf Man. And
The Wolfman. Dracula. And The Mummy. And The Invisible Man. And these are all great. I think all of them have like a certain moral to them. Did we say Creature from the Black Lagoon?
I guess we did not.
Yes, it should be in there too with
Yes.
those. They're really good movies. Okay. Any other ones?
The Grudge.
The Grudge. And I Know What You Did Last Summer. And Bone Tomahawk. And what else?
Black Phone.
Black Phone. Oh, really good one that came out in the last couple of years. Barbarian. Really good one. Just so many. So we like them, right?
We always do.
Okay. What do you have to say?
I say, please ring the bell and give me more subscribers.
And you know what I say?
What?
Woo!
No.
Horror. See ya.